Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 15OFF20. 15% off any $20 or more purchase. It took me a while to remember the read. All right, now code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. Yes, Joseph, I did ignore your Twitter DM. You're acting like a putz. All right, so we got a lot to get through this show. I'm back from San Diego. I saw the probably like the most well-endowed animal that this world has ever created. There, he put that emu thing or whatever, that Temu thing or whatever it is, to shame, and he wasn't even trying. That's when you know you're doing well. All right, so San Diego was awesome though. Very much appreciate it. All right, while I was gone, let's see. Feces were not thrown. Unfortunate.
A little disappointed.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I really have kind of limitations when it comes to certain things. So it is what it is. I can only do so much. All right, now we're going to talk Arizona, Iowa State. We are going to talk about Tommy Lloyd, the Tommy gun, and his and some recruiting. We are going to talk about we talk about the championship package every single show, Matthew. So yes, we will. We got a lot to get to this show, but first, Sheer, what's going on?
I missed you.
Yeah, I know. Everybody misses. I know.
It's hard being there without you.
I know. I'm a warm, fuzzy little guy. Okay, so all right, now, all right, so let's talk first about. We got a little bit of basketball news, and we're going to get to football news. Tommy, we are heading towards the home stretch with Junior County. 5-star, borderline 5-star shooting guard. Sheer, do you want to? What do the people need to know about this?
I mean, I think the general belief is that Maryland and UConn are the favorites here. I will say that Arizona is recruiting him with the belief that it is still in there.
Right.
Arizona coaching staff, if they feel they don't have a chance, they usually drop out. Now, they've been wrong before. Like you mentioned before we went on air, Nick Kamania is the one that sticks out the most. But there's been
a mixed bag on the confidence level.
Yeah, but there's been times where they've offered guys and they felt that they weren't going to get the guy and they move on really quickly. Like Airfan Diane or the big guy, they offered him and then 3 days later they dropped him. So
right,
they still think they're in it, but I think UConn and Maryland are the favorites.
Okay, now David Rosen, bro, Copal was so good. Very, very much appreciate that. We're gonna have a get together here in probably about a month or so there. Okay, yes, all right. So good vibes there, Joseph. You haven't real timed anything there, and you didn't order anything from Mike Luke, so that's why I will not respond to anything you have to say.
That's weird that Joseph hasn't brought up Speedy Luke yet today.
Yes, that is interesting. Weird. Yes. Oh yeah. Now, Joseph, we do recommend Copal for your high-end clients for sure. That might be a good place to go. Yes, you bought out Little Caesars. Dennis Walsh, I'm working on that, by the way. Very, very much appreciate you. Okay, now let's get to a little Junior County, though. He's from Utah. Are they from the East Coast, though, originally? Because that's a great question by Lee Corso, the great Lee Corso.
I think he might be. I was going to say, I think he's.
Is he German?
I think he's Canadian, but I'm not positive.
Yes. Let's hear. Oh, Joseph's asking you. Joseph's bringing the pod, dude. Joseph doesn't see us for 96 hours, and he's going crazy on both of us right now. So, yeah, take that.
Did he just say what was his stat line?
Yeah, I don't know why you're bringing that one up, dude. It was like 9 for 36 or something.
I mean, I'll tell you, he had 9 carries for 30 yards.
Yeah, I would. So I don't know. That's probably not the one to bring up. Yes. No, I didn't know where he's from. I was just asking, Cody. All right. Now, the other one when it comes to recruiting, Cam Williams. Now, Sheer and I have come to an agreement on this one. Sheer's come around to this. You do not slow play Cam Williams, correct?
Yeah, there's people that still believe what you're saying. No.
No. John Brogan in our group chat, they can absolutely confirm this, Sheer.
Nope. Yeah, he's what was the question? Arizona visited him yesterday. Arizona visited him yesterday. He's going to visit him as much as possible. I just think it's Duke in Arizona.
Duke in Arizona?
That would be my guess. I'd be surprised if he went to Texas or Purdue or any of that.
All right. Yes. Hold on here. All right. So, all right. By the way, one thing I will give Joseph is this. The other running backs on Fresno State do make Speedy look really, really good. That was the craziest line I've ever seen. There was a guy for Fresno State that is a running back that had 15 carries for 1 yard. I've never seen. Sure, have you ever seen that before?
No, I think if I'm trying to remember because I actually watched part of the game on YouTube because I have no life. I think most of it came. He finished. He didn't finish.
No, he finished with 15
no.
carries.
He had like a fumble, and it went backwards like 18 yards or something.
Okay.
I mean, he still didn't finish with a good line.
All right, so let's say I knew you were going to go that way because you're right. Let's say though, let's just take that one out.
He didn't finish with a good line.
And it's like still 13 carries for 5 yards. Like,
yeah.
So, they clearly have offensive line problems. So there is, it's that. All right. Now we are a football school, Lansing, but sometimes we gotta go through the just do Arizona football. We all roll our eyes and then say, yeah, Arizona basketball. Let's get to the football here. But that's kind of where we're at. Cam Williams would be the most high profile player or the highest rated player that Tommy Lloyd has ever signed at Arizona, and he would be one of the handful of most high-profile players that he's ever signed, period. This is correct, Shearer.
Yeah, he is a very good basketball player.
Yeah. All right, yes, he's very good at what he does, and he does what he's very good at. I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. By the way.
Would you say he would be the best? You think he's the best player?
Of Tommy Lloyd's?
Yeah.
For sure, no doubt. I mean, he's a top 5 player in the country. And,
I get it. I'm just.
And the thing about him too that's unique is that whereas like I think guys like Braden L. Burries and Coel Pete, I think they have some drawbacks when it comes to the MNBA. This is somebody that every MNBA scout is going to be salivating about.
In college.
No, I don't expect him to be as good as Coel. I don't.
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay. No. He's more of a long-term play,
I agree.
Which you would agree with me?
Yeah.
Hey, what is Dorian Thomas doing? I keep getting people talking about, is he killing it?
I don't know what he did this weekend. He's been playing well. This weekend he had
basketball first can't make it up. J-Mark, be nice.
He didn't play this. He's good. 18 catches, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns.
All right, J-Mark. The reason we're talking about basketball is we're talking about going in and taking whatever kids we want out of Phoenix. Watch your mouth.
Also, I got this, J-Mark. So the Big 12 basketball.
We like J-Mark, by the way. Everybody be nice to J-Mark. We like J-Mark a great deal.
The Big 12 basketball schedule is also starting to leak out a little bit today. There's been some Arizona announcements. None for ASU yet so far, which is
all right. But since J-Mark's in there and he wants to talk football, let's talk football. To my knowledge, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong very often.
Rarely.
There is only one undefeated team in the state of Arizona. This is true.
Yeah.
To my knowledge.
Has NAU lost?
NAU lost.
They lost ASU. I'm kidding.
In a close game to ASU. Yes. All right. So let's talk about the undefeated team in the state of Arizona. Dagger, my friend. Dagger. By the way, everybody should go on Jay Merck's page because he's when I lost a bet to him last year. ASU is better than Arizona. I know that a lot of people don't know that, but go on there though, and it's funny because he has his whole Del Chaco road trip thing where he took my money that he took from me, and he went on a Del Chaco road trip. It's very funny. Okay, so I mean GCU hasn't lost, but they don't have a team, so whatever. All right, so Arizona, Iowa State. All of the college football world is fixated on this game, Shearer.
Look,
it is.
Again, the people know what they want. Yes. They know what they need. And that is Arizona, Iowa State. There's a couple good games this weekend, Georgia, Alabama, whatever.
Right.
Arizona, Iowa State's where it's at.
Arizona, Iowa State. So let's get a couple reads in here, and then we're going to get to what everybody in the nation is looking at right now because it's big. Hey, by the way, that minus 6.5 spread, Arizona's a very live dog with that spread, my friend.
Let's see if by the end of the show we can move the spread. We do that a lot, Ben One White style. We like to move the spread.
Yes. Yeah, it's a spread formation, Ben One White style. All right, but first, Foster Plumbing. Speaking of Ben One White, back the pipe. All right, now you might say to yourself, man, dude, I just destroyed my entire plumbing devices inside or whatever. And you're saying,
did you see any front pipes in San Diego?
Besides
the elephant.
What's that? Yeah, except the elephant. No. All right, but anyway, Foster Plumbing. Quality work at a fair price, my friend. 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Now, if your front pipe is working, you probably don't need to go in there and use the AZ12 moniker. But if your front pipe isn't working, you're going to want to use the AZ12 podcast to get 10% off. Our good pal Mike Natowski used it the other day. We very much appreciate it. Danny Foster is the man. I live by the U of A, and up and down the street, you will see Foster Plumbing. It's like an assembly line. It's like a presidential motorcade. It's awesome. Foster Plumbing, get in there. They do great work. Water heaters, sewer line coating, point repairs, and you name it, they got it. Check it out. Back the pipe. Do they fix crack pipes? I mean, I wouldn't put anything past them, T-Cliff. Okay, so, all right, we got that. Now, Baggins. Now, when I was out of town, I was thinking about Baggins, and Dennis Walsh did amazing work. He bought like 9,000 pizzas from Little Caesars, and it was great work. Good work, my friend. So, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. All food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals. Baggins gourmet sandwiches. You will thank me later. Do not ask for the Dennis Walsh special. You will not like what you probably get. That would be the only thing on the menu you would not like. Either way, Baggins gourmet sandwiches. Check it out. Back the bag. All right, 88 crime. Now, Arizona State, they snuck out of there with a victory. They stole that victory against Baylor. Probably don't call 88 crime for that, but we all know what we watched. But if you know something that's going on with 88 crime and you're thinking to yourself, you're like, all right, I know something that's going on. There's some bad stuff going on in the neighborhood, and I don't want anything to do with it, but I don't want to have my name put out there. 88 crime says, hop in, my friend. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office, 88 crime. I almost said back the crime. You don't want to do that. Do not back the crime. 88 crime, 882-7463. You see something? Remain anonymous. Pima County Attorney Office. You will thank me later. Okay, now check it out. All right, now let's get to back to Arizona Iowa State. Hey, did Iowa State play this week? Sorry, I was out of town. I wasn't watching a lot. Did they? Had
a bye as well.
All right, they needed that bye because they knew that Arizona was coming. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I know it's on the road. I get all of that. What time's the game?
4:00.
All right. Yeah, that's a big thing when it comes to our betting picks.
I know. Do you want to know the weather as well?
Yeah, I need the dew point as well and the all that stuff.
What is the weather?
I don't know.
It's going to be 79 degrees.
Yeah. All right.
57% humidity. And this is a big one, too. 10-mile-per-hour wind.
Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Arizona wants nothing else but this. They're walking
Arizona weather, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, this is Arizona. Well, this is Arizona weather. Yeah. By the way, I'm getting all these ASU fans who want to play me in golf now that I broke 90. They're all nervous about how good I've gotten in golf. Yeah, you guys will. I haven't played in like 4 days though. But anyways, all right. So I don't find Iowa State overwhelming. I don't. I think they're good. No. I don't find them overwhelming, though. I don't know what else to say. I don't find them overwhelming.
Shelly yelled at me last night.
Why did she yell at you? I'm sure it was for good reason.
She said that she said, who are you picking? I said, I'm picking Iowa State.
Oh, you never back the A.
And then she yelled at me.
Yeah. Are you going to change your opinion? I'm definitely backing the A.
No, I think the key to marriage is you never give in to your spouse.
Oh yeah, that always works in a relationship. Never tell the wife that even if you're right. Never tell the wife. Say, you know what, you're wrong. That does not. That generally doesn't work well. All right. Here, so when are we going to golf, Mike? When you are real time going to Copal first. Okay. So, anyways, now let's talk about it. I think Arizona's got to get the running game going. Arizona's got to get the running game going in this one. They've got Ben White was talking about this before. We need gaping holes. We need spread formations. We need, a lot of different things, but Arizona's got to be able to run the ball. I am happy though that you got, I think our stable of running backs. We're not like ASU where you got like one running back. We got like a bunch of them. So never listening to your wife has worked for me, T-Burn says, as he's on his ninth divorce. I'm just kidding. I have no clue. All right. So that's where I'm at, though, when it comes to Arizona. Run game first here. Run game first. Run game. Back to run game.
I have no life. I watched Iowa State condensed games, all of them this past weekend. And I will say it's weird. They haven't allowed a lot of points, but I came away from it thinking their defense is super disciplined. They're big, but they're not very fast.
Right. Well, it's a cold soup. It's a cold soup. They're like one of the better cold soup teams in the country.
They're very Big Ten-ish.
Right. Yes, they are. Hey, we don't like that.
Like they're very Big Ten. They're not going to try to light you up. They're going to ball control. They're going to run the ball. They have a very solid quarterback, a good defense. Arizona could score on them, but I agree. On the road, in that environment, against that kind of team, it's tough if Noah Fifita goes out and throws 50 times. Like they have to be able to run the ball.
Right. Yeah. And I would love that. Now, J-Merk. The thing that I like about J-Merk is becoming an Arizona fan. He is now picking, for all you ASU fans listening, J-Merk is now saying this game may end 13-7 is a guess. Defensive. I'll take it. Every day of the week, Arizona wins 13-7 because here's the thing about Arizona. As we all know, it is a football school, and we will take wins any way necessary. I don't like the Iowa idea of victory. By the way, was that Iowa box score that I saw? Was that legitimate that you sent me?
Yeah. You should be embarrassed by how dominating they were. How dominating on offense they were, dude.
Oh, gosh.
You know how many yards they put up, Mike?
Why don't they? Here.
You know how many yards they put up on
No. How many yards did they put up?
You ready for this number?
Yeah. What do you got?
340. Yeah.
All right. So I got a question here. Why in the world would you not say, you know what? It's actually fun to score points. It makes it easier to win games.
No, they didn't try to score points. They didn't really try. It just kind of happened. One of them was a kickoff return, right?
All right, so that doesn't count.
One of them was a field goal.
Oh, I'm sorry, Braden. I'm sorry, but again, still keep taking the under. He'll get it back, my friend.
Yeah.
Braden just says Mike made me take the under on that game. Well,
don't listen to Mike. Mike thinks every Big Ten game is going to end 10-9.
No, I think every Iowa game is going to end. Like if it's Ohio State and Oregon, I think they actually have athletes. They're going to try to score points. Oh, by the way, real quick, and I think J Merck made this point too on Twitter. I want to give J Merck some love since he's in here. Not J Mark, J Merck. Can we give UCLA, or can we mock UCLA a little bit for? I hope leaving the Pac-12 was worth it for you guys. Because
they get money. That's all they care about. They got paid.
But again, they're not turning it into anything. They paid for the Iamaba guy or whatever his name is, and he stinks. They stink. The basketball team stinks. I don't care what anybody says. I just hope it was worth it.
Unless they find some source of money that they currently don't have, they're not going to ever be good enough in football. They will be a 7-5 best case scenario team. They're not beating Oregon. They're not beating Ohio State. They're not beating Penn State.
They're not going to beat anybody. They suck.
That's 4 already, right? Like Washington, their dream, their best case scenario is to be a Washington USC type of level where everyone's competing for 4th.
Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. Because hey, let's just do this real quick. And I know because since we're a football school, we look around a little bit. Vegas Falcon is the man. Just a joke. I already have a C note on Arizona the money line. Man, you are literally bringing this in. You're literally all right now. Who Dat Cat says on a flight listening to AZ12 dedication. We appreciate all of you. Okay. Now, dude, Joseph, get out of here.
Yeah, very angry. Yeah, Cody was only rough week.
I know. We'll save that for the end. Here, I'm back. By the way, I slept for 16 hours last night. Because I was only sleeping
disgusting,
like 4 or 5. Yeah. No, I got in at 6 and I didn't wake up till about 9:15 or so. Nice. Okay, so either way, UCLA, boo, they suck, and I still don't get the UCLA love for basketball. N-Dogger, nothing personal towards you. You're smarter than me, but I don't get that one at all. Okay, anyways, back to Arizona, real football school. Also, Noah, this is going to be a big game for Noah. The first thing that I need from Noah is to limit, and I'm going to say this for everybody, limit the amount, and again, this is like the most Glenn Howell observation you're ever going to find. Limit the mistakes here. Again, when you're going on the road, you're in a cold soup area. You do not want to turn the ball over, give them short fields, any of that stuff. Ben White made this great point. He was texting us the other day. He said, you need to make these men work hard to get to where they want to get. And I think that's a great point when it comes to this. You don't want to give the short field. You don't want to give up anything like that, Sheer.
Yeah, it's just, look, you can't help teams on the road. Like I wrote an article.
We've done our fair share of helping teams on the road.
Right. Like the Iowa State guy asked me like the biggest concerns, and it's obvious, right? Number one is the holding penalties, and number two is special teams. Right. You can't go and have Rhino hold 4 times on the road. You won't. Right. Arizona will not win. I think you can agree with, even though you're going to pick Arizona. If Arizona gets 6 holding penalties at Iowa State, they're not winning this football game.
Right.
Right. No, field goals, punting, all that. Like it just, you can't do it in that environment. It's really hard to win on the road in any sport when you're giving them short fields and making mistakes and stuff like that. Arizona has to play its cleanest game of the season to win this one.
Yeah, they got to play a clean game, and I think that's. Listen, I don't know why that should be. I don't know that.
Look, I don't think Iowa State's that good. Like I really don't. I don't think they're that good. I just think, look.
Yeah, that's why you're picking. Yeah, that's why you keep picking against Arizona. Sure.
I'm going with a hot take here. I know there's going to be some people, i.e. you, who are offended. I don't think Arizona's running the table. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think they're going to go undefeated. So this is just one of the games I feel. Because I think because look, it's going to beat Oklahoma State. If not, we're in a world of hurt. And then BYU, I think it's a very winnable game. Like,
all right. Now, I will say this, Dennis Walsh, I do agree with you. I do believe the biggest Damon Williams is awesome. Now, we're going to find out more against Ohio State, but I was right on that one. Damon Williams.
I assume he's very good. I mean, I think he's very good. But I am very curious to see how he does against an actual real breathing team.
We are very much looking forward to that Washington game. Actually, hey, we got something for later in the week. Why do I even watch this show, Nick Arenas? Hey, don't blame me. Blame Skier. If you want, just cut off half of the screen, and then you're going to hear the real truth. But I'm going to say this. We're going to have something later in the week where we are going to foresee Jet excuses for a loss to Ohio State. We're going to come up with these excuses because they know that they will be there, and we will put this.
It's only an 8-point spread.
Is that it? Is it in the it must be in Washington then, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they're going to beat the crap out of them. But, yeah, whatever.
If Arizona played Ohio State tomorrow, how many points? How many points? And this isn't an insult to Arizona.
How many points would I need to bet on Arizona?
Yeah. 28? It's a good question. I'm not, and this isn't me crapping on Arizona.
Probably 35.
Yeah, this is me like.
I'd need about 10. Nick Arenas is the man. I'd only need 10 points.
Nick Arenas is like, Arizona -10, you son of a.
Yeah. No, I would need a significant amount of points to be able to bet on that one. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I would need more than 17. I think Dick Wilson has it good. I think foot on. Yeah, probably about 28. All right. Yeah, but we're not playing them, so who cares? All right. So back to that one then. Rocco Becht. Why I like this game, I always want to say Rocco Benet. What I like about this game for Arizona and playing against Rocco Becht is that hold on. Now, J-Merck says, is ISU or Arizona the fraudulent undefeated team? We find out both have wins over Iowa State, but ISU.
The stats say there was someone, I don't remember what account it was, but they were doing the stats, and they basically said that Iowa State is now the new Illinois, because like Illinois was ranked 9th and then lost by 150 points. Did you see that this weekend, Mike?
No, I didn't. Like I said, I was in San Diego.
Indiana literally beat them by like destroyed Illinois. You should have. I was a little disappointed. Like when I say destroyed, I mean it was 63-10.
Oh wow, that's the Italian coach for Indiana is awesome. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah. So in the account said that basically Iowa State is the new Illinois. I don't think Iowa State is the 14th. Now, this is coming from a guy who before the season, I said Iowa State stunk. I said that they would fall immensely, and I was right about their wide receivers, but they found ways to win. But when you look at them, the Kansas State win isn't as cool anymore. They legitimately struggled with Arkansas State. And then, as Mike said, Iowa doesn't try to score. So really, they haven't. They've beaten who they're supposed to beat and all that, but I don't think they've looked awesome doing it.
Right. I don't. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Well, anyway, take that.
Arizona has to be ranked if it beats Ohio. If it beats,
yeah, I mean, we have. If Arizona goes into that and actually beats Iowa State, you have to rank them.
If it's not, I will rampage because they
Who
don't have
Arizona, who do we have after that then?
Dude, that's our game. We were just talking about this. Oklahoma State.
Oh yeah.
Noon kickoff. Me and Mike hosting a show.
Yep, we're gonna host a show. Where are we hosting the show from? Do we know?
Yeah, Shelby just texted us about. We will likely be on stage at 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
On stage at the Bear Down Bash at 9 a.m. because for whatever freaking reason. Oh, wait. that's why. Brian Peterson just texted me there. So Arizona's got a noon game on TNT. It's because the baseball playoffs start.
Oh, who cares, man?
So they're moving. So Arizona, Oklahoma State, noon. And we will be live. It will not be streamed. Mike,
you're gonna have to come watch us in trouble or watch us in person.
Thing. I think we're interviewing the honorary captains, whoever that is, and then we're gonna talk about the game.
Gonna be big. Yeah,
Mike's gonna fart into the mic a couple times. It's gonna be great.
I haven't decided whether I'm gonna fart publicly or not. I might keep it clean. We'll see. I don't know. We're gonna playing with fire.
Our backdrop, because we need a backdrop. We're putting that elephant behind us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That thing's awesome. All right. Now defensively, it's gonna get fascinating for Arizona. Let's talk about the defense here in a second. But Lansing Redford, the great Lansing Redford. If Arizona and Iowa, who does Arizona State play this week?
TCU on Friday night.
Oh, they're gonna get destroyed. That's awesome. Yeah.
ASU favored by 2.5.
Are they? I'll take TCU. I'll take TCU money line, baby. All right, so. All right, so let's get a couple reads in here, and then we'll get back to Arizona's defense because that's the story that a lot of people want to have.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, RJ's frozen. What was just announced? RJ's weird. Frozen cactus?
They just announced the ASU game time.
What time's the ASU game time?
Friday, November 28th at 6 p.m. on Fox. Under the lights.
Under the lights, my friend. Under the lights. All right. Well, either way, you can watch it at RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red Hot Sports Ice Cold Beer. Huge parking lot. This is going to be a huge day for Arizona Athletics. You're going to want to take advantage of that massive parking lot. Home of the AZ-12 watch parties. 100-plus craft beers. $2 deals. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. All right, check it out. Now, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Again, you might say to yourself, man, nobody wants to watch those ASU games because, well, nobody cares about ASU, but people want to watch Arizona football. So go to RJ's Frozen Cactus and watch the game. Again, you got that huge parking lot, so you never have to worry about not finding a spot because they thought ahead on that one. Chestnut checkers. Look at this. I don't know. Like they got TV screens. Look at this bar counter. That thing is awesome. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. All right, we're gonna have a watch party here soon too.
I'm yelling at you.
What are you yelling at me?
Just get your head in the game.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I apologize. No, the reason I didn't have my head in the game is because I'm thinking about the championship package. Well, 1997. Again. Everybody is talking about the championship package. And again, unlike when I was in high school, that is not what they are referring to. They're referring to something else. Look at this. Look at this. But downtown dental implants and urgent care only offers necessary treatment and owned by a local Arizona alumni. Land the freaking man with the master plan. Again, championship package, daily urgent care, Monday through Fridays. Okay, and again, like I said, look at this woman right here. Supposedly, this is Land's sister. Right now, do you believe this is Land's sister? Right now.
Yes.
I do too. That means we got to talk about people in the back. But either way, they're excited for the championship package. I have to get the championship package. We will be live streaming the insertion of the championship package 1997. Check it out. Get it right now because when Arizona wins the national college football championship this year, that thing's going up to 2026, my friend. Save $39 right now. Get in there. All right. Yeah, I tend to. Oh, wow. Dennis Walsh does not believe that's Land's sister. Dennis Walsh says 2.5 to 1 odds. It's not. Interesting. Okay. Now, welcome to The Rock. was good. 2 convenient locations. It's not just in Green Valley. There's too much crap being pushed around for too long that it was just in Green Valley. We set those people straight. And we decided that we were going to go on the offense, not just the defense. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Moranis, south of Nogales, and north to Oracle. We might have breaking news here. All right, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back the rock, baby. Back the rock. Back the rock. Everybody, you wanted the static, you got the static. Boom. Check it out. All right, now one more one. Bridge Tech Communications. Now, Dennis Walsh is working out of one of those gyms that doesn't know about Bridge Tech Communications because they're like buried behind they're buried in like this side closet and they got like a front pipe that doesn't have water that comes out of it. And they're like, man, dude, this sucks. Bridge Tech Communications says, we are here to change it. Now, we are going to, again, 750% average ROI. Now, I saw a lot of private jets, a lot of helicopters and stuff, and I thought of Dennis Walsh every time I was in San Diego. With Bridge Tech Communication and good gyms, I think of Bridge Tech Communications. 750% average ROI. Now, they're buried behind Uptown Burger. Again, they wouldn't be buried behind Uptown Burger. They would take over Uptown Burger if they were using Bridge Tech Communications. Check it out, bridgetechcommunications.com. We love Tony. Tony is the man. Okay. All right, I think we got some breaking news here. I don't know, and if it's not true, then I'm going to blame someone else. Is Bruce Pearl retiring?
That is the heavy rumor today.
Nice.
It is not a troll. It is now. It hasn't been confirmed or any of that, but there is a heavy rumor that he is retiring, like today or soon.
Interesting. Now, hey, FF Dopester says. He says you try to avoid the Green Valley read. Why? Because you think they're just in Green Valley? Grrr. Bruce Pearl leaving. What does that mean for? What did he do now? Was he like? Wasn't he the one? Didn't he like record his like?
Yeah, I believe it's to get into.
He's going to get into politics, right?
To get into politics. Yeah.
Seriously, is he like getting a job without kick? I would assume.
No, I think it's to like literally run. Like go.
He's running for office.
Yeah. Yep. It's done. Just announced it.
Is he coming after Tommy Tuberville's job?
Borzella just broke it. It's done. Bruce Pearl's retiring.
See, I got a question about that. I think that's kind of crap, to be honest with you, when they retire right before the season. Like, I don't know. I don't like that scare.
It's funny.
I don't like it.
Borzella just tweeted it. Bruce
I'm
Pearl
telling you,
retiring immediately. His son is the new head coach.
Interesting. I'm telling you, he's going to get.
You realize what this means? No. We need to change.
Oh, Arizona broke Auburn.
Yep.
Oh, that's a tweet. That is a tweet. We're going to put that out there right now. Arizona broke Auburn. Let's talk about it. Let's see here. Arizona broke Auburn. Let's see here. All right. Hey, find me the tweet. Somebody send me. You said Borzello has it?
Yeah, I just retweeted it, dude. Come on.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to retweet you. All right. Hold on a second. We're going to get this one going right now. Arizona basketball has already broken Auburn. Oh, this is good. Arizona basketball.
I tweeted something very similar. I said Bruce Pearl retiring to avoid Arizona is crazy.
Already breaking Auburn. Oh, dude, he's so nervous. Do we think he's done coaching?
Yeah. I think he's going to run for like Tuberville's.
Yeah, I think he's going to run as well. I think he's going to get into that stuff.
I think Tuberville's done, right? Isn't like this is last.
I don't know.
How does that work when you're a senator?
I want to actually find some. If anybody can get me Bruce Pearl's phone number, it shouldn't be hard. If anybody can get Bruce Pearl's phone number for me, I want to message Bruce Pearl and I want to ask him. I want to say, hey, Bruce, you're on the loose. Is it because you wanted to avoid Arizona?
I can get you Bruce Pearl's phone number.
Give me Bruce Pearl's phone number. We can get him on the show, and then Jeff Goodman can accuse me.
I want to take. I know this is hot topic, and we don't do politics on this show.
No, we're not doing politics.
But we lost a good Jewish brother in the head coaching ranks today, and we need. We need all the Jewish head coach. We still got Golden national championship Jew.
Yep, yeah. Your guys are doing well.
But now with one less Jewish head coach, it means that Doug Gottlieb moves up.
Oh.
in the Jewish head coach list, and that's just not acceptable to me.
I forgot to tell you something. I got to send this to you after the show. I forgot to send you something. So some guy DMs me about you talking about Jewish matters. And he said, I don't really feel that he should be speaking on this. And I said, he's Jewish. And then he said, yeah, he was talking about you. I'll send you this when we get off the show. And I said, Shear is Jewish. And then he said, he's not Jewish. And I said, yeah, he hides that he's Jewish. And then, so anyways, like, I left him on red on that, because I know that's what the kids do to make sure that somebody knows that they're giving them the middle finger. But no,
who is it? Who is it?
I don't know that you know who it is, but it's the same guy that always asks me to endorse political candidates, though. It's like, John
right. Shire's Jewish. We have Shire. We have Golden. All I'm saying is Doug Gottlieb moves a step up.
Doug Gottlieb is not what you want when you're pushing him up the ladder.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure.
Nick Arena says, his middle name is oh my gosh. He says his middle name is Hezekiah. Get it? Hezekiah? That's really, really good.
Did you just see this old tweet that Ndogger sent us from Stephen Pearl?
No. What did it say? Hold on. Is it good?
It's from 2011.
Interesting. Let me look at this one.
I might tweet. I can't tweet that.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Oh gosh, that's great. All right. So anyways, so we're talking about it since we're talking about DMs. All right, real quick. Joseph was asking to take Joseph was saying all offseason that Marvin Harrison is better than T-Mac. It doesn't look like that's the case anymore. I think that Joseph is feeling stupid. So I told him, I'm like, yeah, Joseph, if you want me to put this out there, I'll put it out there. But anyways, okay. So anyways, that's where we're at. Bruce Pearl is out. We'll keep talking about Bruce Pearl. Hey, we should have a thumbnail tomorrow that says breaking Final Four programs. And it shows like a picture of Tommy Lloyd winking or something. Hey, Cody, can you do that? That'd be funny. Okay. So anyways, let's get back to football, because we are a football school. Arizona's defense, I find, we're going to really find out about the defense in this. Ryder, we'll get to the drops. We're going to find really out about Arizona's defense in this game, Skier. If they're
going to find out about everything, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we are. We're going to find out about Rhino.
We thought the Kansas State game was the game, the proving game.
Right.
And then it turns out Kansas State sucks.
Right.
So this is a real prove-it game. Like, I don't even need – I know this sounds bad, and you're going to yell at me. I don't even really need Arizona to win in order for me to say, okay, this is for real. Like, if Arizona goes in there and loses by a touchdown, the game's competitive for 98% of it or whatever, I'm going to feel fine. I really will. If they go and they get their butt kicked to a team that I don't think is the type of team to blow out other teams, that would upset me.
Yeah. That was let's see here. All right, now we'll check it out. So that's kind of where we're at. Jerry Rice had a lot of drops in his first 2 years. He seemed to work out all right. Yes, the drops. Can we talk about the drops for a second here? And here's what we do on this show. We are beacons of truth in an uncertain world. That is what we do. It was funny when I did I ever tell you? I got a funny story for you. When I was basically done at 1290, and I said, yeah, Rich Carrillo's, or not Rich Carrillo. Shoot, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Rich Herrera. So when I went to them though, and the guy was telling me, he says, you're not going to like blast us immediately, are you? And I'm like, no, but I am a beacon of truth during uncertain times. And he looked at me like, it's not great. But yes, Big 12 Bobby, check your email. Check your email, my friend. Very much appreciate Big 12 Bobby. All right, yeah. We can't have the drops, though. We cannot have the drops in this game. I'm not worried about the drops because I do believe that the wide receivers are good enough. I think they've shown that they are good enough. And I'm kind of in on that, to be honest with you. I don't really worry about it. Now, if they drop like 12 passes against Iowa State, then I'm going to have some issues. Yeah, thank you, Del Taco Tommy. I've tried to block that name out from my. I've done a good job of it. It didn't even come up. But we can't have the drops here. We can't have the drops. Period.
Yeah, I said this before. I actually don't worry a lot. Now, like you said, if it happens this week, we'll have a discussion on Monday or whatever. But I don't worry a lot about the receivers. I think they're going to be fine. I think crap happens. Brent Brennan said too, like, I think crap kind of just, it happens. Like, no receiver's perfect. We've seen T-Mac had 3 drops yesterday, right?
Right.
Did
he have 3 drops?
I think he had 2 or 3, yeah.
Let's talk about T-Mac for a second here. You know what's funny and why we're spoiled by T-Mac? And I kept telling Joseph this the entire time, and he just wouldn't listen to me. I love how that catch that he made, like with 2 hands, went viral or something, and they're like, this is T-Mac. Dude, that was like not in his top. That wouldn't have been in his top 100 Arizona amazing catch lists.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I watched that and I was like, this is normal. I don't understand.
I thought I was looking at something and I'm like, the hell is this? So either way, that's like I said, that's kind of where I'm at. So anyways, no drops, no fumbles. Now let's get to Rhino here. Matt, by the way, rhinoceroses and I got a story for you. So I was like in a big family group, and Raquel's nephew is obsessed with pandas. So we go to and it's adorable. So we go to the panda exhibit, and this panda is there, and he's just sound asleep. He's literally just sound asleep. This thing weighed 240 pounds. Guess how much bamboo they feed him per day, and he's 240 pounds.
240 pounds.
60 pounds of bamboo. And so then he just goes back to sleep. And then so what a great life to live. I'm going to wake up and eat a quarter of my body weight. Then I'm just going to go back to sleep, and I'm just going to aim in your guys' direction. But either way, pandas have a good life. Yeah, I just wanted to say that about panda. Okay, so anyways, now where are we at?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I know you guys want to know. Rhino. Here's where I'm at with Rhino. I am very, very much in the boat that I'm with you, Skier, on this one. I start Rhino, but man, that's a very, very quick hook. I can't have 4 holding penalties and one where he rips the guy's head off and throws it into the stadium and then says, "What, me?" I can't have any of that, Skier.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I mean, you just can't. You can't afford mistakes.
And because those are debilitating ones as well.
Yeah, like it's not like, I'm all about patience and letting players play through stuff. I get it.
Right.
Right. But it's
again,
you can't do it on the road
and we're also a month into the season at this point.
And I get he missed time. Like I totally get it, but you've had the bye week. It's like
we're not running a charity here. Like I said, at the end of the day, I stopped growing at 5'9". I thought I was going to grow to 6'9". I stopped growing at 5'9". People didn't treat me like I was 6'9" at some point. I know it's hard to believe. It just is what it is.
You're not 6'9"?
I'm not 6'9". By the way, the funniest thing ever was when Totri was trying to tell me, and I love Totri. I know a lot of people don't like Totri on the show. I love Totri. I think he's awesome. But the funniest thing ever was when Totri was trying to tell me that he was 5'9", and I actually am 5'9". And I stood next to Totri, and Sheer was like, "Dude, there's like a 4-inch gap there, dude."
Yeah, like I like Totri. It was like, "Dude, Totri, come on, you're 5'6".
Come on. Totri, you're like 5'6". It's okay. But we like Totri on the show a lot. Okay, so
who's bigger, Totri or Noah Fafita?
Noah looks like Rhino compared to Totri. And again, if anybody cuts this, we like this. Could be a late sprouter, Mike. Just keep eating your greens. No, I got genetically screwed, Connor. This is hard to believe. I was the same size I am now in 6th grade. I thought I was going to be. You
have more girth, though. You have more girth.
I am a little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. So, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. All right. So now, wasn't very good with Lee Corso with the who is bigger, Mike or Toe? Dude, I'm literally like 4 inches taller than Toe.
Lee Corso completely deleting the Alamo Bowl season.
All right, you know what's sad? Arizona wasn't very good with T-Mac, especially his last year. Lee Corso, come on, Lee Corso. You're showing the I know you're not really. Wouldn't that be amazing if that was actually Lee Corso?
Comments like that make me think twice that it could be Lee Corso.
Yes, that would be funny. We like Lee Corso. Lee Corso said, "Why do you guys keep talking about Jed? Because it's fun." We're not like at this.
Here's the thing. I have an issue with ASU fans do this as well. We have to be able to figure out, like, I watched college football all day Saturday, And I had ASU fans being like, "You're hate watching ASU." It's like,
yes.
no, number one, probably a little bit. Number two, I tweeted football since 9 a.m. that day.
No.
Watched. No. Listen, Mike. I watch. You don't. You hate watch. You're a hate watcher.
I am a hate watcher. Embrace it.
No, I know. I'm not. I watch football. And look, what did I hope Baylor beat ASU? Yeah. Was I sitting there cheering? No. I watched football. When it was done, I watched Michigan State USC, and I watched whatever. But it's like some people just. It's not like.
You know what you need to do?
Go.
You know what you need to you need to tag me in those posts and say you have the wrong person. Mike Luke is hate watching your
I'm not a hate watcher. This guy, on the other hand, that's literally what he does.
No, I have like I said, I know Shear doesn't want the rooting guide anymore because it's going to be the same 4 schools until those coaches leave, which I get.
Bring it back just so people understand.
Right. I like hate watching because, like I said, I like to see my team win the most, but it's not that far off seeing Dion lose, to see Jed lose, and to see ASU lose.
Who's Colorado had this week? Is it a bye?
Oh, no, Colorado's about to play 6 straight teams that they're about to lose.
Let's look at Big 12 odds real quick.
Yeah, let's look at Big 12 odds, man, because that's what – now, again, we're not going to be – oh, yeah.
I don't think Colorado plays this week. Oh, they play
Colorado plays BYU. Oh, they'll lose that game.
BYU at Colorado.
Oh, yeah, they'll play that. They'll lose that game. Yeah. Plus, everybody thinks that I'm LDS, even though I'm not. So I'm going to be on BYU this week.
I have a hot question for you.
What's that?
You ready for this?
Talk to me. What do you got?
The Oklahoma State coaching staff, as it stands now. Okay. Oklahoma State is facing Baylor on Saturday.
No chance. I know what you're saying. No chance. Here's what's gonna happen. I can tell you this.
I will say this. Hold on. I think Mike Gundy is there, but the Oklahoma State coaching staff, as it stands,
no chance.
Will he be forced to make changes?
Yes, absolutely. They're gonna lose by 900 points. They're gonna be
He's going to fire his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator or something the week of the
game. Yeah. That'll all happen. And they're going to say that, and then here's what's going to happen. They're going to promote some guy, both of them who are like 26 years old. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to go say, listen, these are young minds that are on the cutting edge that we got. Maybe they'll hire Matt Atkins. I don't know, but they're going to do something where it just like really shoots them into the stratosphere. And that's
what I'm saying. Well, the coaching staff look different when Oklahoma State faces Arizona.
See, I don't understand what's wrong with hate watching. Now, Andy Bryant, the great Andy Bryant, much better person, much smarter than me, but I agree with him. Hate watching ASU is legit, but adding 5 others is a bit more. So why? It's a battle of good versus evil. And that's what this comes down to.
Mike hate watches everything.
Yeah, no, I can't. I probably call Skier more during ASU and Colorado games than I talk to him during U of A games when I'm not in the press box. Yes, Gundy will be allowed to leave at the end of the season. Hey, is the reason that Oklahoma State fell off the totem pole?
It coincides with it. T-Bone Pickens died.
T-Bone Pickens died, or whatever.
I mean, it does coincide, yeah.
Does he not give any more money?
He's dead, so he doesn't give any more money.
Well, like, does the family is like little T-Bone? Like, does he not?
Little T-Bone, filet mignon, filet mignon Pickens.
Yeah, they should call him. They should call him Little T.
I just think that teams need to adapt. Yeah. And Dabo and Gundy have not adapted well.
There's this guy. Do you know that AZ Jungle guy on Twitter? He tweets at me like all the time, and he's wrong about everything. And he keeps insisting to me that Clemson is still elite. They're not. No. I don't know what else to say. They're not elite. So, kind of is what it is. Okay, so anyway, Dion is still getting recruits still. I don't think he'll be there in a year, but okay. No, Dion sucks. All right, I just said my piece. All right, so let's get back to Arizona's defense, though. Big 12 Bobby puts it very well. It's the mental mistakes. Drops happen. The only thing I will say that I'm going to disagree with the great Big 12 Bobby a little bit here is I can't have a drop or two here is fine. I can't have like 5 or 6 drops. That's where I can. I'm fine with it. It is what it is. But the mental mistakes, though, nothing stupid. And that's something that the defense for the U of A has been very, very good at. Last year was so dumb. It felt like Takario Davis, every other game, was getting a taunting penalty because some guy went 25 yards past him and he caught up to him and he threw him out of bounds. I can't have any of that stuff, Sheer.
No, they need to be on point. Right. Yeah. They just do. You can't play poorly. Now, look, if they play poorly and win against Iowa State. I don't care. We're going to the Natty, right?
Yeah.
We're going to start the Natty watch.
At that point, then Brent Brennan has to be the front runner for Big 12 Coach of the Year.
If Arizona beats Iowa State,
yes,
yeah, easily.
I don't
even think there's a discussion. I really don't know who else would be in the discussion.
Dennis Walsh, you were better than this. Dennis Walsh, Dennis sounds like a cheese. Dennis. Why am I struggling with that? Dennis Walsh says everybody said Dabo was done in 24. Then he was in the playoffs. Dude, I mean, I get as the 14th. It's the 14th best team. Cool.
He's done at Clemson. How about that? I am a firm believer. Mike knows this. I talk about it all the time. Eventually, unless you are an elite coach, your time at schools runs out.
Yeah.
Like, there's a good chance we're seeing it with Whittingham right now. Mm-hmm. When was the last time Utah was really good?
Right.
Like, I think they're decent this season, but when was the last time they were, like, really good?
Right.
It's been years, right?
Yeah.
It happens. Like, it happens to the best coaches in the country. Like, it just does. There's coaches where you run out of time and you just aren't you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, I got one for you. Dabo's here's what's going to happen. Dabo's going to sit out of here. He's going to get refreshed. And then he's going to go to back to his alma mater to take over for DeBoer.
Yeah.
I can see that.
No, I can't.
What's that?
I doubt it. That ship has sailed. I thought you were going to say Brent Brennan after.
Brent Brennan. I mean, yeah, exactly.
12 Coach of the Year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I could see it. Dabo won. Dabo won natties with Watson. I mean, here's where Dabo messed up. Dabo just doesn't do well with the new era, the last 3 to 4 years, and it directly coincides. Dabo doesn't do well with, and I don't think he's really even made any bones about it. The NIL stuff is not for him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't even want to. He doesn't even want to go to the portal. Right.
So if you don't want to do those things, adapt and survive, or what is it? Survive and adapt, or I don't know. Either way, I think both of them go. That's where it is. Brent Brennan is thriving because after a year he figured out the portal. They hit on all their evals. Let's see here. Now, Marcus Delgado says, I disagree with Dennis. You should trash Dabo. Who cares that he got into the college football playoffs as the 14th best team and then lost in the opening round? So
I think Dabo's a good coach. I just think it's adapt or die. That's it.
Should we start the Dillingham to Clemson rumors? Same, hey, it's you know that guy? Hey, you know who did a great job trolling ASU fans this week? And we got to give him some credit. You know that guy that we thought was AI for the longest time?
He is AI. I refuse to believe he's AI.
So there's this guy on Twitter. You guys should check him out. I don't think he's AI, but
I do.
All right. His name, what is it? Tim Daniel Football or something?
Yeah.
Right. So Tim Daniel Football or whatever, he was talking to Jay Merck and like 4 other ASU people about like his, like he spent like 30 years in like NFL front offices and like college football coaching and all of that stuff. And I'm watching it and I'm like, I so badly wanted to put in there, sir, we're not even sure that you're a real person, let alone that you have these accomplishments. Ask him, hey, Jay Merck, ask him if he's AI.
I asked him if he was real once, and he told me, yeah, but there's like 9 people that have access to this account. I was like, yeah, 9 computers.
And supposedly he's a U of A guy, but nobody at the U of A has ever seen him.
And I think he requested a credential once and got his credential and then just never showed up.
Yeah, no, exactly. So, Jay Merck, if you want to really annoy him, ask him if he's AI because that's a real – no, it's not that Richard Cheese guy. That guy sucks. Okay, so anyways, back to Arizona football, though.
Shut up, Joseph.
Yeah, the defense, though, moving very fast, though. I like that. And, like I said, Danny Gonzalez has done a really, really nice job. One thing I don't understand. He is 100%, Jamer. He is 100% real. He has tons of videos on Instagram.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because AI videos exist too.
Are they AI? Have we ever seen him like where he's like?
Have you seen him in real life? That's what I want to know.
Jamer, if you can get us a video and maybe put it in this, and we'll gladly play it on here because we've been debating this. When did this guy first come onto our radar? Like a couple years ago?
Yeah, and he started like attacking me for something. I was like, "Who are you?"
I don't blame him for that, but yeah,
piece of crap.
Yeah, but yes. So But either way, like so he's just talking. We'll get back to real stuff that people care about in a second. He was telling Jay Merck and all these ASU guys, he's like, yeah, I've been in the front offices for 29 years or, whatever like that. And it's like, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, okay. Now back to the defense though. What I like about this game is that Benet is not a big runner. When he drops back, that's the kind of guys that worry me, the guys that can throw and the guys that can pass. I know that's probably the template for football in general.
Did you say the guys that bother me the most are the ones that could throw and pass?
No, I'm not taking a line from that's
you just said throw and pass, dude. What else is there? I don't understand.
Oh, no. Throw and run. Yeah, pass and run. No, J-Merk, I'm saying don't meet the guy. Send us videos of him being a real person, and we'll play it on here because we don't believe that he exists. That's all. Benet doesn't run. And so if he passes,
Benet.
like that's what, like, I don't know. I don't really worry too much about that one. So where are we at?
Yeah. He runs a little bit.
Not a ton, though. It's the ones that, it's like the Avery Johnsons of the world that, can't throw, but then they run for, 800 yards or something like that. And those are the ones. I think Arizona, Beck.
You said Benet.
Not Bidet. I never said Bidet.
You said Benet.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
you call him Rocco Benet.
Yeah, whatever. That's the new Avery Anderson. Yeah, right. Rocco Beck. Sorry. That's the kind of guys, though, that don't necessarily worry me in this. Yeah. Now, Matthew makes a great point. Matthew, again, I know
I gotta go in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
You got to go in 10 minutes? All right. Yeah. Matthew, I know that I've asked you this before. Can you give me the correct pronunciation and I will get the last name in? I apologize. I suck at names. Matthew, I think it's Theus. I think.
Theus, dude.
It's Theus? Like Reggie, like Matthew Theus, like Reggie Theus.
Or Theis.
Right.
Or the is.
Yeah. Tice. Oh, like Mike Tice. That's right. What? Mike Tice.
Are you related to Mike Tice?
Are you related to Mike Tice? Let's see here. Mike Tice. Yeah, Mike Tice. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, got it. I got it now. Mike Tice. Okay. Well, will never happen again.
It'll happen.
I'll still keep going a little bit longer without Skier, guys. But
there is no Thursday Brent Brennan presser though, so we could go longer.
We could go longer on that. So it is what it is. All right, now but defensively though, this is also a game too that I'm be very interested to see. Does the pass rush hold up? Because so far it's been a girthy pass rush. It's been a pass rush. Deshaun McKnight, you were right about that. He's been very, very good so far. This will be the game. This will be the line in the sand. If the defense is really, really good in this game and it's not, then I think we're here to stay. I don't think we're going anywhere, and I think that we're clearly the best team in the state. If the defense gives up 38 points in cold soup weather, then I don't know. At that point, then it's a little.
That's it, man. This is it. This is the biggest game of Brent Brennan's career. Prove me wrong.
Did you see that? And I like Prim. I think some of his stuff's insane.
I sent that to you, so yes, I did see it.
All right. Why did Prim has Arizona as Brent Brennan as a D- this year? How do you have Brent Brennan?
This is the thing. This is the thing.
I don't get it.
That people are doing, right? If Arizona's playing well, you can't give credit to Danny Gonzalez and Seth Dagey and then be like, "Oh, but Brent sucks." That's not how.
He hired these two guys. At the end of the day. Just like we blame Brent Brennan for hiring Dino Babers and whatever you want to say, that's on Brent Brennan at the end of the day. Also, at the end of the day, it's also really, really good that it's also, like I said, we got to give him full credit for Daggy and Danny Gonzalez. You and I were on the same page. Now, again, after we started hearing Danny Gonzalez more, I think we were on. But you and I were both like, why are you just promoting a guy internally? It made no sense.
The move did not make sense at the time, right?
Yes.
Because he was on the staff. Your defense was atrocious. What could he possibly do different? Well, turns out he can do everything different.
Well, right. And again, he did. And the thing about it too, and where Brent gets a lot of credit on this, the linebacking and special teams wasn't great.
Look, I know who his finalists were for the offensive coordinator. I don't care. I think I said on the show, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You're fine.
The offensive coordinator at San Jose State, Stutzman, was one of them. And the guy at North Texas, Jordan Davis, was another one. And then Seth Dagey. And they chose Dagey. And I think Jordan Davis is a stud, but I think Daigie's been a great fit.
Daigie's been a great fit, and you can just tell you're getting him where he's incredibly motivated. Ben White's been talking about what a fit he's been from day one. And, I think that's something that is, I think that's something that you have to give him credit, I guess is my point. You can't just not say, I don't like this guy, so I'm not going to give him any credit. That's not how this works. So right now, I think Brent, like I said, we're 3 games into the season, and I know these teams suck. I get all of that. I don't need somebody to tell me again. But so far, so good. So if you're going to give Danny Gonzalez an A+, and you're going to give Daggy a B+, well, then you better give Brent Brennan an A. It's really that. It's really that simple. So that's kind of the way it is. I am now. I will say this, and it was funny when we had. Can we call him Digo? We should call Danny Gonzalez Digo. That's I like that name. It's what's that?
There you go.
Yeah, I like that name. So Dago, Dago isn't? No, I'm going to get somebody to call me racist or something for that. So
right. Dago's a soda.
No, but then it was like when I started doing the Kendrick Lamar stuff and the what, and then like the Italian guy was like, yeah, you better have your head.
Dago is like a million things.
What's that?
Dago has a million things going. I got your back on Dago.
All right, yeah, all right. Well, I don't want to take any. I don't want any of that stuff.
Idiots.
So, all right, but anyway, Genesis Smith. You've got to get you got to get the football. And here's where I'm at with this. To whom much is very good, much will be demanded. And with Genesis Smith, you can't have 3 passes that where the balls hit you in the hands and you don't know what to do with it. You got to be able to take the ball the other way. Yeah. And again, because he's really, really good. Plus, on the other thing that's more importantly, the other thing that's also important is you get those opportunities, you got to take advantage of them. Arizona's done a really good job of that so far this season. You got to keep doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, there were some offensive chances against Kansas State but the thing is, they're related, right? Like they shot themselves in the foot because of the holding calls. Yeah. Like if Arizona has a cleaner game, and I don't think the casual fan realizes this, it probably beats Kansas State by 3 touchdowns.
Right.
It really does. Like
Arizona
was very clearly better than Kansas.
Well, that's why I don't get really when some of the people are like, oh, well, Arizona, they weren't that good. They barely won. Well, if you really watched that game, then Arizona was better. I don't really know how to go around. I don't know how to go about putting that. But let's see here. Now, let's see. There was a question in here that was very, very good. More importantly, is Bruce Pascoe sticking around? What does that mean?
Bruce Pascoe is.
Did the Star have more layoffs? What's going on?
No. I think it's a correlation between Pascoe and Pearl. But Bruce is the salt of the earth. You got me scared.
Now, where do you guys get that thumbnail image from? Ask Cody James Martin. I don't agree with T-Birds 826 where they're talking about the that. I don't agree with that. They keep saying that 2023 team wasn't that good. You left 2 wins on the table right there by starting JDL. If Noah was playing against Mississippi State, Arizona's beating Mississippi State. There's a good chance. There's a good chance too they're winning other games because he would have had more time. So that's where I would put that one at. So ask Cody James Martin though. He's the one that's responsible for that. Okay, now what else? We want to talk about Arizona's because we have a lot of really really good MNFL players here. We're going to talk about that more tomorrow. Yes, and Joseph puts it right. We didn't lose to Washington. The time went out.
Yeah.
So that's all right. Sure, you're sticking around for 5 more minutes, and you're going. 11:10 was the promised deal from you. Also, dude, driving around in one of these vans, these 15-person passenger vans, these things are insane, man. Like, and it had a broken rear view mirror as well.
Yeah, those things scare me. I won't do that.
Yeah. So, they should have lost to Stanford. No, again. If Noah was starting that game as he should have, they would have beat the crap out of Stanford. Noah came in and they immediately won. And then also the Oklahoma game, Arizona didn't start its best player. And so what was the biggest problem in the Oklahoma game? The pass rush. And so that team was really good. What were there? 15 NFL players on that team?
Yeah, that team was legit.
That team was awesome, man. Just look at the running backs. Look at the offensive line. I mean, across the board, it was a really, really good team. But JDL was a big reason why they didn't even win more games this year. That's all I am saying. That is all I am saying. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, what else did you send me for show topics? Hold on. What else did you send me?
Basketball schedule.
Basketball schedule. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we got that. Do you want to talk? You want to talk a little bit about the it took 6 turnovers. They turned the ball over, not me, not my fault.
Not a lot to talk about. People already pretty much knew the basketball schedule. They added a few smaller teams.
Well, now that Auburn's trying to get out of there.
And then Alabama lost Jamil Bethea's out.
Right. Yes.
You're big.
The thing about Jamil Bethea or whatever.
Jaleel.
Jamil, Meal, Leal, whatever his name is.
Potato.
Yeah, potato, tomato, skier, shear. Who's really counting? By the way, Dave Hickey's son, I think, just got married.
Dave.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave. Dave's active on Facebook now. I love it. I think Dave's itching to get back in the game. Dave should go to Oklahoma State. We should get Dave in at Oklahoma State. That's not bad. That's not bad fit. Also,
Dave is the head coach of Auburn.
Also, real quick, I will say this: if Brent Brennan somehow does work out, there's going to be a lot of people that need to
like that football.
Seriously, because he would have Tommy Lloyd, Chip Hale, and Brent Brennan. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to have to apologize to Dave, and I will be in the front. Dave, back the Dave. Yes, Dave to UCLA. I like Dave to UCLA. Yeah, that's Dave deserves better than UCLA. I'll put a deal like that. All right, Sheer, you can get out of here. Sheer will be back tomorrow. Sheer sucks. Yeah. Okay, Sheer's got to go to work. Also, October 3rd, we're going to talk more about that. All right, let's get some reads in here. Back the reads, baby. Back the reads. We got some exciting news to tell you about this. We're going to be signing some autographs, doing a lot of other things. Copal. Now, the great David Rosen went there with his lovely wife, and he stuck up for it. He said it was awesome. Now, you guys all need to go there. We need real times from Copal. Joseph, there's no reason that you can't go there. You're with a lot of high-end clients. This is a high-end place right here. You can mention Mike Luke, and you can get a free dessert. They got a Mexican menu. They got a tasty margarita. They got all kinds of good stuff. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available. We also cater any events. 5340 East Broadway. Check it out in the Williams Center. 520-372-2173. We are going to have a get together here shortly. You guys all need to get ready. You need to go to Copal, Tucson's tastiest margaritas. Check it out. Okay, now what else we got? T-Burns 826. Wife and I went to Copal last week. The manager listened to the show and they do the comp dessert. I appreciate you going there, T-Burns. Very much appreciate it. Now, I will endorse Copal. I will not endorse Andre Veras. Under any circumstances, Andre Veras is not getting endorsed on this show. We run a very tight ship. But here is what I'm going to say. Did you recently change jobs? Let's talk through your 401k. And does Mike himself mention? Yeah, probably will, Matthew Tice. And do you have a young family? Now, or do you only work with high-end clients and you're looking around and you're like, man, I need somebody that can help me get my life in order. And because I'm living with my brother, I don't know what I'm doing. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. And check us out at longviewii.com. Check it out. All right, now, what else we got? Talk to me. All right, show me the Mooney. All right, I'm going to be going there. I'm going to be going to Nova Home Loans actually tomorrow, finishing up on a Tahoe property. Zach Mooney is the man. Again, look at this. Scan this QR code right now. Scan this QR code. Ready to purchase or refinance your home? Take your shot with the Mooney team. NovaAZLoans.com, 520-230-5599. Proudly supports the Tucson basketball community as well. They got the biggest thing in the entire, the biggest building in the entire city. And it's a pretty big parking lot as well. We know how much you like parking lots on this show. VP, Senior Home Loan Officer. There's a reason he's where he's at in life. Go through Nova Home Loans, the Mooney team. Check it out. Zach Mooney. Show me the Mooney. Okay. Now, all right, let's get back to a couple things. October 3rd, we are going to be doing a pregame show down by the U of A with the Dusk Festival folks. That is going to be a lot of fun. Very, very much looking forward to it. And the great thing about it is with Dusk, and I'm just going to keep saying this, we will be down there. It's not going to be streamed live, unfortunately, but you can come hang out with us. And what's better than hanging out with us? No, AZ12 prep eventually maybe, but not, I don't know, not right now. So You can get a best parking lot ranking. Oh, maybe I should. But we're going to be down there October 3rd. Very much looking forward to it. We're going to be doing a walkthrough and everything. And it's like, I think it's from like 9:30 to 10. Then kickoff is at noon. It's going to be a lot of fun. High noon, my friends. High noon. So again, check it out. Arizona. You will be seeing us down there as well. All right. Here's where I'm at, though, with Arizona. I just need Arizona to, I don't really care how it happens. If Arizona beats Iowa State, we're back. Not that we ever left. We took a 1-year sabbatical. We are back. And let's see here. All right. You guys are talking a bunch of crap. T-Burns, that's right. The only opponent that was clearly was Washington. They could have won 11-1 or gone 8-4. The 9-3 regular season was about right. They rolled Noah. Exactly, T-Burns. That was a 10-win team. And when you look around at, just look at that team for a second and look at the players on that team. You had Noah, who should have started all year, but obviously. You had two MNFL wide receivers in Jacob Cowing and T-Mac. You had an MNFL tight end in Tanner McLaughlin. You had three MNFL guys, or you had two. You had Jordan Morgan. You had Jonas Savanea. You had Wendell Moy. You had Baker, who was solid, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Look at the running backs. You had Jonah Coleman. You had Wiley. You had DJ Williams. Then you look on the defense. You had like 35 defensive linemen that were good. Manu was a stud. Price, Sock, Davis. You had a safeties. That was a good team. I didn't know what to say. That was a good team. And it is what it is. Dennis Walsh, you can fight this all you want. You're going to be losing. You're going to lose this fight. And that is all I am going to say about that, Dennis Walsh, period. Point blank. That team was good. There's no reason to talk about it. All right, now. One thing, so back to Arizona basketball just for a second because we are a basketball school. You got Cam Williams. You got Cam Williams, Junior County. Junior County is probably going to decide here soon. I've never really been a big believer that Junior County was going here, mainly because generally when Arizona gets in late on guys, but it's not only a better running back than any. Hey, J-Merk, who has more rushing yards right now, Scat or Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt? Who had more running back yards? I'm just curious. Okay, but that's where I'm at, though. Cam Williams, we're going to go in. We get the guys that we want out of Phoenix. And basically, we know how this works. 5 stars leave Phoenix. They either come to Tucson or they get out of state. Don't really blame them. Let's be honest here. So we're going to talk more about that tomorrow as well. I don't believe they get Junior County. I believe they'll probably end up with a Kina Olozi, who you're going to get out of another Phoenix kid that you're going to get out of there, although he is not indigenous to the land. Okay, so there is that. Now, let's get a couple more reads in here. We'll owe you time. We'll owe you about 10. We'll owe you about 12 minutes tomorrow. I get all that. Yeah. All right, but stay for the reads, though. Stay for the reads. All right. Okay. Now, Comfort X HVAC, my friend. Comfort X HVAC. Free first-time clients get a free AZ12 shirt. You know where I'm at in this. I would literally break my air conditioning so I could have these folks come over and fix my air conditioning. Residential and commercial HVAC expertise at affordable rates. Small business with big savings. Build on trust for the long haul. Perfect track record. Comfort X HVAC, and you get a free AZ12 shirt. I see a lot of people out there that are like, man, I just wish I could get a free AZ12 shirt. This is one of your best ways to go through it. Comfort X HVAC. Small business with big savings, built on trust for the long haul. Boom. Check it out, Comfort X HVAC. Now, real quick, yes, the problem though is that last year there was no plan for Arizona when it comes to Brennan, and I'll stick by that. When you're in week 8 and you're like, hey, what kind of offense do you want to be? I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. That stuff to me is just inexcusable. He's done better this year, but he gets an F for last year. But so far, I think he's getting an A this year. Okay, now what else we got? Talk to me. All right. Now look how excited this woman is. There are so many Gen Zers that are scared of doing laundry, and not only scared of doing laundry, they don't want anything to do with laundry, because that means sometimes you might see somebody and you might see somebody you don't like, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. Look how excited Rachel is right here. Rachel would do this laundry for you not for free, but there's nothing she would better like to do more. Getting married, having children, doing your laundry. SwiftFold Mobile Laundry. Save 10% with promo code AZ12. They have dry cleaning coming up here soon. I got to check. Maybe they already do. I don't know. So if you're like Joseph and you live with your brother Marcus and you're like your apartment's all messed up, then you're like, okay, we need to do something about this. So again, check it out. Free pickup and delivery. Save 10% with promo code AZ12. No, actually, no, I know, Rachel. That's not Lance's sister. So yes. All right. So yeah, is that it? Is that it? We paid all the bills. Oh, Arizona Primary Eye Care. Back the eye. Now part of the My Eye Doctor Network. Arizona Primary Eye Care. Optical options to fit all budget, styles, preferences. 4 locations for routine exams, including one on campus. 60+ insurance is accepted. Same day urgent visits. Andre, I'm about to message her right now about that one as soon as we get off. 520-322-2713. Arizona Primary Eye Care. Look at these Tom Fords, man. I had so many compliments in San Diego from these Tom Fords. People coming up out of the woodwork asking me if I'm Tom Ford, or not if I'm Tom Ford, but if those are Tom Fords. They can make you look cool as well. Arizona Primary Eye Care.com. Okay. Now, everybody out there, go to Little Caesars. Get to Little Caesars right now. Dennis, you did a great job. We're working on your message. They just, we'll get it figured out. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. I'd go with the D right now, Joseph, but who knows? That could be a little bit different. Who knows? All right. But everybody out there, I know I owe you 15 minutes. We'll make it up to you throughout the week. But Matthew Tice will never happen again. I have it written down right here. You guys are all the best. Very much appreciate you. We are a football school. If you see anybody going around and saying we're not a football school, we are a football school, and do not let them walk away without saying that. On that note, though, we will be back with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Talk to you soon. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.